Coming up on 5 Minute News. Foreign government's nuclear secrets found in Trump search. New Mexico County Commissioner removed over insurrection. And scientists say climate change could devastate Middle East. It's Wednesday, September 7. I'm Anthony Davis. A top-secret document describing a foreign government's military defenses, including its nuclear capabilities, was found in the FBI's search last month of former President Donald Trump's Florida home, the Washington Post reported on Tuesday. The report did not identify the foreign government discussed in the document, nor did it indicate whether the foreign government was friendly or hostile to the United States. The FBI recovered more than 11,000 government documents and photographs during its August 8 search at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, according to court records. According to the Post report, some of the seized documents detail top-secret U.S. operations that require special clearances, not just top-secret clearance. Some of the documents are so restricted that even some of the Biden administration's senior-most national security officials were not authorized to review them, the Post said. The U.S. Justice Department is investigating Donald Trump for removing government records from the White House after he departed in January 2021 and storing them at Mar-a-Lago. On Monday, a Trump-appointed federal judge agreed to Trump's request to appoint a special master to review records seized in the FBI search, a move that is likely to delay the Justice Department's criminal investigation. Trump, without evidence, has accused the Justice Department of launching a partisan witch hunt against him. His lawyers argued that the appointment of an independent third party to review the materials would be an important check on the government. The Justice Department argued that it made no sense to appoint a special master because its filter team, a group of agents who were not part of the investigation, had already completed its work. A New Mexico County Commissioner became the first public official to lose their job for participating in the January 6 riot at the U.S. Capitol, when a state judge on Tuesday ruled that the Republican violated the U.S. Constitution by engaging in an insurrection. State District Court Judge Francis Matthew wrote in his decision that Ontario County Commissioner Couy Griffin, founder of a group called Cowboys for Trump, violated Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution when he took part in the riot that left 4 people dead and 100 police officers injured, disqualifying him from holding local, state, or federal office. On January 6, Griffin joined thousands of people at the Capitol. He breached security barriers outside of the building and eventually assumed a leadership role in the mob and egged on the violence, Matthew said in his ruling. Griffin incited, encouraged, and helped normalize the violence, Matthew wrote. Griffin's actions were overt acts in support of the insurrection. Griffin is the first elected official to be removed from office for their involvement in the riot. The ruling also marks the first time a judge has ruled that the incident was an insurrection, and the first time since 1869 that a judge has removed a public official under Section 3. Leading up to January 6, Griffin and his organization helped mobilize the Stop the Steal movement that falsely claimed Donald Trump's election defeat in 2020 was the result of widespread fraud, an assertion rejected by multiple courts, state election officials, and members of his own administration. Climate change could have a devastating effect on the lives of millions in the East Mediterranean and Middle East, where temperatures are rising nearly twice as fast as the global average, an international team of scientists has warned. The region could see an overall warming of up to 5 degrees Celsius or more by the end of the century on a business-as-usual scenario, a report prepared by the Cyprus Institute said. That temperature spike was almost twice that anticipated in other areas of the planet and faster than any other inhabited parts of the world, it said. The report, prepared under the auspices of the Max Planck Institute for Chemistry and the Climate and Atmosphere Research Centre of the Cyprus Institute, will be submitted at the United Nations Climate Change Conference taking place in Egypt in November. A combination of reduced rainfall and weather warming will contribute to severe droughts, compromising water and food security, with many countries unprepared for rising sea levels, one expert said. Meeting the main targets of the Paris Agreement, a global pact of countries to cut emissions, could stabilize the annual temperature increase to about 2 degrees Celsius. Scientists recommend rapid implementation of decarbonization actions, with a particular emphasis on the energy and transportation sectors. You can subscribe to 5 Minute News on YouTube with your preferred podcast app. Ask your smart speaker or enable 5 Minute News as your Amazon Alexa flash briefing skill. Subscribe, rate and review online at 5minute.news. 5 Minute News is an Evergreen podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.